Hello everyone, I am Grand Royson, welcome to new video. Today I am going to discuss how strong is Sung Jin-Woo. Solo leveling, following the I Alone Level Up novel series, features a modern fantasy story dipped in incredible action and adventures within 21 story arcs. Solo leveling storyline centers on humans with magical skills who must face horrendous creatures to save humanity from extinction. The main protagonist, Sung Jin-Woo, first introduced as a weak E-rank hunter, was at the epicenter of countless battles of attrition. Sung Jin-Woo is the protagonist of the story and is initially known by everyone for his nickname of humanity's weakest weapon, as opposed to that of the strongest hunter, Jong-in Choi. Before awakening in player, thanks to the system, Jin-Woo was a frail, kind, shy, and awkward boy who fought every day inside the low-level portals to be able to earn enough to support his sister and cover the hospital expenses of his sick mother. Although the portals he explored were among the easiest, he repeatedly kept injuring himself and putting his life in danger, which mainly contributed to his reputation as the weakest. Following the double dungeon incident and his subsequent awakening in player, Jin-Woo can increase his abilities by killing monsters inside portals and carrying out particular missions assigned to him by the system. Thanks to these rewards, he improves his characteristics by becoming taller and more robust and acquiring more and more confidence in himself and his means. Even though he seems to lose some of his emotions every time he grows stronger, Jin-Woo remains kind and caring towards those closest to him. Following the completion of a very particular mission, he is assigned the mage class by the system itself, making him evolve directly to the final stage of the class, elevating him to Shadow Monarch. Once this class is unlocked, Jin-Woo can awaken the dead and form his army of shadow soldiers. Despite being classified as a mage, Jin-Woo prefers melee. He mainly fights with daggers, similar to how his father fought, sometimes using brute force, punching his opponent, having invested many system points in his strength. He also amplified his intelligence, allowing him to think on the pitch to find the opponent's weak point and break him down, demonstrating pragmatism. He is, however, not without his flaws, as he has poor memory and imagination with names, which is comically shown when he names his shadows. Sung Jin-Woo was the vessel of the Shadow Monarch. In that aspect, he was the strongest hunter in the series and one of the strongest individuals in the world. His strength, durability, and speed were described as immense, which makes sense. As the vessel of the Shadow Monarch, he received an immense boost in power, and his abilities were superhuman in every way imaginable. This boost made him the strongest hunter in the whole world but also one of the strongest individuals overall, as he was the only one who could face even the strongest of enemies in solo leveling. His evolution is due to his accelerated growth factor, his most incredible trait. Thanks to it, he reached the level we've seen him at in quick succession without investing as much time and effort as other characters. He also possesses an immensely potent healing factor, which helped him on more than one occasion, as well as the ability to create armor and hide his presence using the stealth technique. As far as his magical skills are concerned, he is able to use the following techniques. Bloodlust. Using this ability, he is able to use magic to intimidate an opponent into submission. Quicksilver. Using this ability, he is able to increase his speed by 30% for a short period of time. Mutilation. Using this ability, he is able to rip a target completely with his daggers. Dagger Rush. Using this ability, he is able to send a barrage of daggers from all directions toward a target. Ruler's Authority. Using this ability, he is able to move and control objects telekinetically. Dragon's Fear. Using this ability, he is able to release a mana-infused shout directly from his soul that will send anyone weaker than him into a state of complete despair and panic. Shadow Extraction. Using this ability, he is able to extract shadows from the corpses of his opponents and make them part of his army. Shadow Preservation. Using this ability, he is able to store his shadows in storage and monitor what they are doing. Shadow Exchange. Using this ability, he is able to use shadows as portals to travel basically anywhere in a moment's time. Monarch's Domain. Using this ability, he is able to increase the strength of all of his active shadows by 50% during a fight. Astralization. In astralization form, Sung Jin-Woo sports a dark, gigantic form and is able to contend with large beings like Antares in his dragon form. Detoxification and Regeneration. Detoxification and Regeneration, an ability that grants to nullify any possible threat to his internal body. Existential Erasure. Existential Erasure, an ability that grants to erase one's presence from the very fabric of existence. Acausality. Acausality, an ability that grants him immunity from the concept of time in any and every way. True Omnipotence. True Omnipotence, an ability that grants Sung Jin-Woo total control over an infinite-sized world called the Territory of Eternal Rest. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. For more, thanks you all, meet you in another video.